Hello everyone. Today we will understand variables in Python. In any programming language, variable is a fundamental concept. Whether we talk about Python or Java or some other programming language, variables will be there. So today we will see in Python how we can declare the variables, how we can use the variables. If we see, I have given one single line comment variables in Python. So now I want to use one variable here. I will say x equal to 10. This is exactly same we used to do in the mathematics also, declaring some variables like we used to do in the mathematics, let x equal to 10. Same way we are doing here. Here if we see in programming language, x is a variable which is holding value 10. Now I want to say y equal to 20. So I will say how to read this code basically. Y is a variable which is holding value 20. So in this program, basically we can say we are having two variables, x and y. X is holding 10, y is holding 20. Now what we want to do, we want to check the type of variable. Basically, we want to say what type of variable x is. We want to check basically programmatically. So how we'll do? Python will provide one function for this, and the function name is basically type like this, and we need to give the variable name. So I will say print type. I want to check the type of variable x like this basically, and I will execute it. Now, if you see, we will get int. So we can say basically programmatically also, okay, this x is a integer type variable. Okay, x is this 10 and 20 is basically numbers. So in the Python, we can have three type of numbers: integer, floating, and the complex numbers basically. How to give floating number? For example, I want to give, I can say simply z equal to something like 3.6. This is one floating number we are giving here. Now I want to see the type of this number. So we should get not integer, something else we should get here. So if I will run it, we will say float. So basically now how to read this further, this code in my programming, we are having three variables, x, y, and z. X and y is basically integer variable. Z is a floating variable we are having. Okay. Now suppose we want to declare some other type of variable like strings we want to declare. What is string? String is a combination of characters. So I will say name equal to something Ramesh. So if we see here, this Ramesh is a name, or we can say it's one string basically. It's a combination of character, and the variable name is name here. So name is holding this string value, or we can declare like this also. For example, name1. So we see in the Python programming, we can declare strings in two ways, with the double quotes and the single quotes. Both are same actually. So name and name1 variables is holding similar value. That is also quite possible. Now, for example, I'm saying here name, again I'm saying Ram. And if I want to print the value of name, what value we will get basically for this particular variable here? If we see in the line number 10, name is holding Ramesh. Line number 11 variable is name is different basically. In the line number 12, similar variable we are having. Variable name basically we are having, and this is holding now Ramesh. So we can say this value is getting override. First, it was storing Ramesh. Now, secondly, it is storing basically here name. Now, suppose I want to run it. We can see here we are getting Ram. But if I will print the same thing in the line after line number 10, basically, and we will run it and we will see what will we are getting Ramesh here. And here we are getting Ram. So value is getting override. So if in this tutorial, we understood three things basically. First is how to declare variable. Okay, x equal to 10 is the way to declare the variable, or even we want to do the string. So that is also like name equal to Ramesh. Okay, We can have floating type variables, integer type variables, and the string type variables. And the last thing we understood here, how to get the type of a particular variable. So we are having one type function in the Python. With the help of this type function, we can get the type of a variable. I hope you understood the concept of variables in Python. We will cover more example very soon. Thank you very much.